Woohoo, Scorpio! This is Mystic GLoLady and your August 2015 divinatory reading. Now, Scorpio, the I desire, intuitive, determined, energy of creation and karma, that dark, deep, mystical person is going into the first house of self, appearance, body. Now, if it were your ascendant, okay, if we are working with your birth chart, then your ascendant would go into the first house. The sign that the horizon was in at your time of birth would go into your first house. So when we talk about general readings, that is what we mean by general readings. We are putting your sign into the first house and not your ascendant. Okay? If you would like more information, then please look to find out your ascendant, your time of birth, and the constellation sign that it was in, and then look at that reading also, because that reading will tell you for sure what planets are playing in what house of your chart. Okay? Now, we're going to start it out, and those of you who have seen August before, and those of you who have discovered before I did, I thought I only had Pisces to redo. I didn't think that it was all of them. Pisces, if you have had extra on your plate to juggle and shift and deal with in July, you're not alone. That's why these videos are taking so long to get out there. I think that they've all been redone twice this month. So I am learning that when I'm doing these readings, that I better go in the houses. You know, I say about general readings, you know, I like to be a little bit more specific. You want more specifics, then get a hold of me and we'll do a reading, and we will be really specific for you. But until then, these are general readings, and also remember to stay tuned for the tarot at the end, because that will be specifically for Scorpio. Okay, now we are going to start it out with the sun signs. Now what I'm doing is also hopefully teaching you. Okay, those of you who listen to readers and they ramble and you don't know what it means by the sun, or I hope to show you. Okay, I hope to teach you. This is the glyph for the sun. Okay, and the sun is most comfortable in the sign of Leo, so that is there. Next month, these are going to be all different also. So these were all hand done, so bear with me because they will be a little bit prettier the next time. Okay, and then it has what the sun, the symbolism of what the sun stands for: the husband, wife, father, ego, male energy, vitality, and personality. And in the month of August, it is in the sign of Leo. Leo, the pride, confidence, self-love, and that is in the 10th house. The 10th house of career, status, father. It's shining on your career this month. Scorpio, what are you doing in your career this month, Scorpio? Now, as the moon starts out in Pisces on the 1st, it will continue until the 14th, where there is a new moon, new beginnings in your 10th house. That's in Leo. 21 degrees of Leo, the new moon will be. So what new beginnings are you making? Are you letting your emotions roar a little bit? The pride, the confidence, the self-love, the emotional self-love, is that something that's new for you? Then, as the moon transits, it will be a full moon, and not just a full moon, but a super full moon, 6 degrees of Pisces. The energy, sensitivity, intuition, psychic in your 5th house of fun, creativity, sex, children. The full moons are time to let go. What are the things that you need to let go? Are you partying too much and need to let go of the all and out behavior? Or are you letting go of the tight behavior, the closed in behavior? Are you becoming more sociable? Is that what you're going to be doing in the month of August? Now, Mercury, the sign of communication. You see the glyph, you see Gemini, and then you see Virgo up at the top. Mercury, siblings, relatives, learning, memory, brain, logic. Okay? Communications is going to be roaring because it's starting out at 17 degrees of Leo. And then on the 8th, it is moving to 0 degrees of Virgo. And then on the 28th, it will be at 0 degrees of Libra. So where our communications might be starting out at the beginning roaring a little bit, the words are going to be getting more organized and more balanced towards the end of the month. So that is Mercury in the 10th house. What new things can you be shouting about in your career this month? Then we have Venus. Venus, the goddess of love. And you can see it's most comfortable in the signs of Taurus and Libra. Now, Venus is retrograde. It's in Leo at 29 degrees retrograde, and it's only going back to 14 degrees of Leo. Now, as you see, retrograde, laziness, drama, focus on money, okay? If you catch yourself this time feeling a little bit lazy, or if you're feeling that somebody over there is feeling or looking or doing or being a little bit lazy, remember it might not be that person per se, but the energy that they are dealing with. So be good to you as well as to others. Now, Mars, that masculine energy, the sex, vitality, military, pioneer. You see the glyphs at the top of Mars, then Aries, and then Scorpio. And Mars is going to be starting out the beginning of the month in Cancer. The I feel, understanding, expressing emotions. Okay, that's starting out in Cancer at 24 degrees. On the 9th, it will be moving into Leo. And then on September 1st, both Mars and Venus will be conjunct in Leo. Woohoo! Are we going to be talking about some love in your career house? What is going on for you, Scorpio? Is that working on some new love coming in? Is that working on new love of your career getting compounded there? That's something to be excited about, isn't it? Okay, we have Jupiter. Jupiter is that multiplying. The spirituality, wisdom, abundance, expansion, profession, long journeys, higher mind. And Jupiter is also multiplying all that energy in Leo. And Jupiter is going to be there until the 12th, where it will be at 0 degrees of Virgo. And then it will end the month at 4 degrees of Virgo. So this energy, this expansion that's roaring right now will be going into Leo and becoming more organized. All of this energy to start organizing where things need to go, things need to be. So August is going to be pretty exciting because of the energy, the fire energy that is needed to, you ever hear that saying, light a fire to it? Well, that is exactly what is going to be going on in the month of August. You are getting some fire lit in the career house, so do not hesitate. Pick up and stand out there, stand on that stage, roar a little bit more. Okay, you see that Saturn? Saturn is at home in the sign of Capricorn and Aquarius. Saturn is that teacher, the karma, business, restraint. And it has been said that Saturn is Satan. And understanding the karma of Saturn, you can understand why there were so many who would call Saturn Satan. Now, that is in Scorpio. So, Scorpio, if you have been, as it said, retrograde down here, slow for business, loss, depression, pain, if you have been feeling any of that even more intensely, it's going to be letting up. Okay, because it's going direct on the 1st. Even though it's not moving out of 28 degrees of Scorpio, it's that pressure that will be lessening. Okay, that pressure on you. Who are you, Scorpio? Who are you? And it's going to be pushing you more to get out. Get out of your shell that you tend to stay in and get out into the world. And, what is your career? Express it more. Uranus, unexpected change, freedom, invention, astrology, surprises. And it is retrograde in Aries. Retrograde is individual. Nonconformist, Aries, the independence, the courage of I am in your 6th house, your 6th house of work, health, daily routine. Okay, so your career, your work, man, Scorpio, what's up? It looks like you're going to be doing fantastic in August. Don't stay in your shell. Don't sting too many people, okay? But get out there. It's looking fantastic. Now we have Neptune. Neptune is at home in the sign of Pisces. Neptune is our psychic ability, dreams. But we have to be careful of the alcohol and drugs to escape. The illusions, delusions. Now Neptune is retrograde. And you see, Neptune retrograde, the truth is revealed. The psychic energy. And, excuse me, that is in your 5th house of fun, creativity, sex, children. I guess that means when that new moon or when that full moon comes along and things that need to be let go of, you're going to know who and what you need to let go of by the end of the month. All right? What you're feeling in your gut. Excuse me. You will have confirmation on. So just be aware of that by the end of the month. Okay? Blinders are off. You're going to be seeing way much better. Either you change it or nothing will change. So there will be no more illusions of what should be and shouldn't be, because you're going to see it and you're going to know it. And then it's just going to be up to you whether you want to listen to that Saturn, pounding on self. Pounding on self. Now here we have Pluto, the planet of change, transformation, sex, regeneration, extreme death and rebirth. And Pluto is in Capricorn. And Pluto is also retrograde. Capricorn, ambition, determination, perseverance. It's in your third house of communication, siblings, short trips. Okay? What do you need to transform? Is it that you need to transform yourself and your communications so that you can work, so that you can have that career, the boost in your career? Okay, Mars starting out there in the ninth house of higher learning. What more do you need to learn? Are you having too much fun going out there playing and partying, and that is what the problem is in your fifth house? Why the slowdown for your career or your work? It's getting more real with yourself this month, Scorpio. And anytime we can get more real and learn who we really are is better. But learning who we are is just part of. Being who we really are is the challenge sometimes, because a lot of times people do not want to be, because they lower their standards to other people's standards. Okay? So that's not what you want to do in August. It's time to, dry off those butterfly wings, honey. Really, dry off those butterfly wings, because you keep them wet behind the ears and they're just not going to fly. Okay, now, as I shuffle the cards, someone had stated about stacking the deck. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Did you see that? Something wants to jump out. Oh dear, we do have some love going on. Keep an eye out for some love in there, honeys. Most definitely. Love and the Prince of Wands. Finding love at work. Alright? And also loving your work. Alright? Love the work that you do. And I'd hate to be in a job that I didn't like. I've been there, done that, and I hated being in a job that I didn't like just to make the money. Yeah, I'm a little bit strange. And I've accepted that I'm a little bit strange. And I'll tell you what, it's a whole lot more fun accepting you as you than trying to be, and the insanity that goes along with trying to be what everybody wants you to be. But anyhow, back to the beginning. I don't cheat. I don't stack the deck. It is what it is. And it's easy to edit, so it doesn't matter if you're seeing people shuffle right there. It's easy to edit into whatever. Okay, so no, I do not cheat. I do not lie. I do not steal, because karma bites your ass. Okay, and I'd rather be happy. I'd rather be happy than right. I'd rather be happy than right. So, no, I don't cheat. I don't like cheating still. The Fool. The Fool on the bottom is that happy-go-lucky, that childlike innocence. It is beneath you. That is the energy that you have to work with. That childlike innocence where you love everybody. It doesn't matter, because you are not aware of your difference from. You are only aware of your connection to. So that is the energy to put beneath you. See everything as a child would see. Love everyone as a child would love. Okay, starting out in the first house of body, appearance, self. Scorpio, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. When we talk about reading, readers say that the cards paint a picture. So look at the card and what picture does it paint for you? Aces are new beginnings. Pentacles is money. New beginnings, new creations. Saturn, you are creating yourself, and it is a much better, whether it be financial or energy per se. You are painting yourself, you are creating yourself, you are becoming yourself in a profitable manner. Now, in the second house of earnings, wealth, possessions, you have the energy of Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is that enthusiastic, adventurous, passionate fire. And you have the Ten of Swords. Swords is mental illness, communication, travel, all depends on how it is aspected. Okay? The rune here is that a financial issue that needs to be dealt with. Could that be why in the fifth house with the full moon highlighting on it, there are things that you have to get rid of, stop, and is that where your money, whoa Bella, hi Bella, how are you, Bella? Are you trying to help me do the reading? Huh? Are you trying to help me to do the reading? Come here, sweetheart. Whoa. Okay. Sorry about that, people. You know how my precious Bella May is. I don't think a reading can go by without her saying hello to everybody. The only thing is, how I'm doing it is easier to mess it up. Okay, so the Seven of Cups, the illusionary success in your third house of communications, siblings, short distance travels. Cups is your emotions. Okay, where is that emotional loss dealing in there? Is that something that you need to work upon? Is that something that you need a heads up on? No, we had Pluto in there, and we have Capricorn energy in there. And that Capricorn energy, the ambition, the determination, the perseverance, Pluto, that's all changing. But remember, it's retrograde and it's dealing with our inner fears. Now here we have the illusionary success in dealing with your family. Are you having problems with the communications with your family? Is that something that you need to say what you mean what you say, don't say it mean? But if you don't say it, then you will have that emotional loss attached to it. Okay? Also, if somebody in your family says, hey man, I need some money, how that's running, giving out some money, and oh no. If you have it, you have to let it go with no expectations upon. If you do not have it to give and lose, then do not give to lose. Okay? Now, in the fourth house of home, property, mother, sacred space, it is the energy of Aquarius. And that's that humanitarian individuality, unique self-expression. And you have the Princess of Cups. So you look at the Princess of Cups, and that is in your home sector. The Princess is a young woman. The Cups is your emotions. And could that be for some of you who have just been told that a young woman in your home or a young woman might possibly be pregnant? and that is causing some of the emotional, the emotional pain. Now, in your 5th house, we have the Death card. And we already know that things need to change in your 5th house of fun, creativity, sex, children. Okay? What are the things that need to end? Because it's becoming more prevalent that there's something in there that just is not as good as it could be. Okay? Now, in your 6th house of health, work, service, daily routines, you have the devil. Okay? You have some chaos in there. So is that the chaos that needs to end with the younger girl in the home? Are you that younger girl that it really isn't great, and you need to break out of there also? If I say victim, volunteer. If you're not a victim, held by force, quit your bitching. But if you are a younger child and can't get out of that, that is not what I'm saying, okay? Because you are more held there by force, whether it be your age or the law or whatever, and you do need to communicate. You do need to communicate with someone in order to get out of that situation. Or you a young girl. Now here we have the in the 7th house. 7th house of partnerships. Okay, partnerships, contracts, marriages, relationships. You have the 7 of Wands, the Valor in relationships. Now, is that saying that the relationship that you are in is a good one, and that it is other chaos that's going on around you? Are you an empath? And that energy, the chaotic energy that is around is, excuse me, is driving you crazy. Sorry, I had to get a drink. Today I'm drinking grape juice. I'm finish it up, then I gotta go to water. Okay, so let us continue and get the whole picture, alright? Because just because it says one thing doesn't mean that it is. You have to look at the whole. It's just one part of the puzzle. You have one piece of the puzzle, but until you see the whole thing put together, do you really know what it is? Because one piece of the puzzle might look black, but that doesn't mean the whole puzzle is black. Okay? Now, in your 8th house of inheritance, death, taxes, past life relationships, you have the energy of Gemini, the communication, expression, duality. And you have the Justice card. The Justice. The balancing of the scales. And that is the 8th house, inheritance, death, taxes. There are things that are going to be getting straightened out. Those who have harmed you in your past as a child, you will be getting a, look for a settlement. I mean, look for a settlement. There are things that are changing, things that are good. There is justice and other people's money coming into. Yeah, let me finish this, because what I'm hearing, what I'm getting, I know that all of you aren't going to fall into this, so I want to do all of it, and then I'm going to go back and go over, because August is definitely going to be a big change for you, okay? And remember, it's how do we choose to see things. So the need to see things for the good, for things to work out, is very important for you in the month of August. The 5 of Swords, the defeat. in the 9th house of higher learning, long distance travels. Okay, for some of you, I am feeling that there will be a need, as I know that at least one, and I don't mean to laugh or take it lightly, but the passing on. There will be passing on. There will be passing on of people. There will be passing on of these painful events that you have had to endure. Okay? Now, in the 10th house, in your career house, remember you have all that Leo energy in there right now. And you have the King of Wands. And the Wands is work. Working in your career. The King is an older male. Okay, so in your career, can you get a partnership? Do you have a partnership with an older male that is working? Okay, now in the 11th house, you have the Tower. The Tower is change, transformation, and the 11th house is your friends and associates. We had already talked about those who will need to go because new are coming in. So when you are looking at the situations that you are dealing with, do not be stuck in the destruction of. Do not be stuck in the death of. You can watch how they tear down a building and there can be nothing there. And you turn around and there's something new. And most of the time it's more beautiful than what was torn down to begin with. So how do you choose to see it? Now, in the 12th house of karma, hidden enemies, secrets, institutions, jails, we have the Three of Wands, the established strength. Okay, so when we are finishing, when we look at the whole picture, okay, we'll go down here from the beginning. All right, there is some money there. Don't be blowing the money in forms and fashions, just trivially, or trivially. Just don't blow money, okay? All right, there's money, all right? Now, the emotional with the mental, okay, the chaos with the loss. This corner here, you have some challenges, and doesn't mean that you per se have challenges, because hey man, you are working, focus on that career, focus on where you want to go, because there's going to be things that's changing all around you. Some of you will see people die, some of you will have people die, some of you will gain monetarily from people dying. Okay, and wealth is not monetary. So just because a person passes out of your life, that is giving you something good, because that person did not give you good when they were in your life. Okay, so you have that chance, that change, that transformation to live to your authentic self. Okay, whether it is to take the pain that you had in order to learn how to help, to teach, to heal others, and get that strength, that change that comes out of. Our challenges are here to teach us, to help us grow. When you have that plant, a plant grows better if it is pruned. So the challenges, the lessons that you get, they are just pruning you to grow stronger and more beautiful. Okay? So Scorpio, this month, keep your head up. Keep your head up. Keep a focus on that career. New communications and how you are communicating at work. Say what you mean what you say. Don't say it mean, but you gotta get it out. Alright? Now, I have some other videos that I had put up of my teachers, so check them out. And I'll talk to you in September. Oh, and let me know what you think of this new, my new, like, subscribe, comment, please. See you, love you, bye.